In the dim glow of his gaming setup, Mark discovered a sinister title whispered among the darkest corners of the internet: Mortal Reckoning. The rumors spoke of its grotesque realism and the harrowing consequences for those who dared to delve into its digital realm. It wasn't just a game, it was an invitation to a macabre dance with the unknown. As Mark launched the game, a foreboding symphony of dissonant tones echoed through his headphones. The character selection screen unveiled avatars that seemed to defy the laws of decency. After a moment's hesitation, he chose a figure clad in tattered robes, a harbinger of doom in the pixelated wasteland. The virtual world unfolded, revealing an urban landscape bathed in perpetual twilight. Shadows clung to dilapidated buildings, and the air buzzed with an unsettling energy. The objective in Mortal Reckoning was grimly straightforward: eliminate targets with ruthless precision. The realism of the kills sent a shiver down Mark's spine. Digital screams resonated in his ears as the virtual victims pleaded for mercy. The grotesque details of the murders seemed to linger, staining the pixels with an indelible darkness. Mortal Reckoning was more than a game. It was a descent into a digital abyss that fed on the player's darkest instincts. As Mark progressed, a peculiar compulsion took hold. The kills became increasingly visceral, the line between the virtual and the real blurring, with every macabre act. The game seemed to whisper secrets only Mark could hear, an insidious temptation to explore the depths of its malevolent design. One fateful night, a cryptic message materialized on the screen. Descend further into the abyss, embrace your reckoning. A hidden level unlocked, beckoning Mark with promises of untold horrors. The ambient soundtrack turned ominous, and the virtual cityscape transformed into a nightmarish dreamscape. Mark ventured into the hidden level, where the digital architecture twisted and contorted in grotesque forms. The sky pulsated with an otherworldly glow, casting an eerie pallor over the nightmarish terrain. Whispers filled the air, a cacophony of spectral voices that seemed to seep into Mark's very soul. The targets within the hidden level transcended the boundaries of mere pixels. Faces from Mark's past materialized, people he had wronged, betrayed, or forgotten. Mortal Reckoning had tapped into his own guilt and regrets, manifesting them as grotesque avatars begging for release. The kills became a digital reckoning for his real-world transgressions. Haunted by the spectral echoes, Mark struggled to distinguish the game from reality. The ambient whispers seeped beyond the screen, lingering in the corners of his room. The grotesque details of the virtual murders bled into his consciousness, a nightmarish fusion of the digital and the tangible. In a desperate attempt to break free, Mark tried to exit the game, but Mortal Reckoning resisted. The screen flickered, displaying a ghastly reflection of himself, a twisted amalgamation of his digital sins. The virtual realm bled into his room, shadows dancing in sync with the grotesque nightmare on the screen. As the hidden level reached its nightmarish climax, the screen displayed a countdown. Each passing second resonated with escalating dread, and the spectral whispers grew more frenzied. The room pulsed with an otherworldly energy, and Mark felt an unseen force drawing him into the abyss. In a final act of defiance, Mark unplugged the computer, severing the connection to Mortal Reckoning. The room fell into an eerie silence, the ambient whispers dissipating like ghostly apparitions. The hidden level, now a fading memory, retreated into the digital void, and the spectral echoes of Mark's past sins evaporated into the shadows. As Mark caught his breath in the oppressive quiet of his room, he was left to grapple with the unsettling reality that Mortal Reckoning had transcended the virtual confines. The grotesque details of the game lingered in the shadows, a haunting reminder that the digital nightmare he had unleashed was not easily contained. With trembling hands, Mark peered into the unplugged computer screen, half expecting to see the reflection of the distorted figure that had haunted him moments before. But the screen remained dark, a silent testament to the eerie convergence of the game and reality. As he ascended the creaking stairs of his home, Mark couldn't shake the feeling that Mortal Reckoning lingered in the shadows, waiting for the moment when the virtual and the real would once again collide. The room, now a chamber of haunting memories, stood as a testament to the malevolent allure of a game that blurred the boundaries between the living and the digital dead, leaving those who dared to tread its dark path forever haunted by the grotesque reality within Mortal Reckoning.